Here are the two ways to get access to Windows 11 25H2 for testing. First up, the officially supported method. On a Windows 11 computer that you want to upgrade, we'll head to Settings, and then Access, Windows Update, and scroll down and find the Windows Insider program. Click on that. From here, it says join the Windows Insider program. We'll just choose Get Started. Now we need to link an account. You may already have an account linked, but I'm going to just log in with my work or school account here. Now, an important question, especially if this is a work or school account and you are doing it on something that isn't a virtual machine or a test machine, it says, do you want to automatically sign into all desktop apps and websites on this device? And that might be what you want to do using this account, but maybe it isn't, so just be aware of that. That would be a good option to choose no this app only if you just want to sign in to the Windows Insider program with that account. Now, another important box here is allow my organization to manage my device. That will effectively MDM enroll or join this computer to your organization's device management program. So that may be not what you want to do as well. Very annoying that it pops up with this kind of message just to give you a chance to get into the Windows Insider program. So for me, I'm going to untick that and choose no this app only, and that's the safest way to do it, so nothing to do with the company or MDM or any device management takes place. Now, we have four options here. We have Canary, Dev, Beta, and Release. Now, Beta is recommended according to this because it will be kind of working, just a little sneak preview of some of the features that are coming out in the near future. But if you want access to 25H2 right now, you'll need to use the Dev channel. So we'll choose Dev channel and choose Continue. And it just lets you know that there's going to be some rough edges and that you really should have a backup before you try using this, or ideally use a computer that you don't mind losing. So don't do this on your main computer, do it on a virtual machine or a spare computer you've got just to test out the features. We'll choose Continue and Continue, and it's going to restart the device and check for updates. We need to leave the device plugged in my case, as you can see, it's a virtual machine, so I don't need to worry about that. And then we can also look on the website to see what's new. So we'll choose Restart Now and let it go ahead and restart. Now it restarted. Doesn't look like it's upgraded yet though, so we'll just re-sign in and see where it's up to. It may have started checking for updates and started doing its thing, or it may not. We'll have to see when we sign in. We'll sign in, we'll go straight to the About Windows section to see what version we're at, but I really don't think it's actually had a chance to do much of an update just yet. Go to Settings and System. It says it's up to date, but as we know, we've just told it to upgrade, so it's unlikely to be actually up to date. I'll choose About, and we are 23H2 still. So this computer is actually running on the very old version, the Windows 11 23H2 version, and we're upgrading this. So it will take a little bit longer because it doesn't use the new servicing stack upgrade feature that 24H2 can do. We're going to see it do the longer upgrade in this case. So it's 23H2 and it's not yet checking for updates. Let's go and see how it's doing. We'll choose check for updates. And there we are. So Windows 11 Insider Preview 26200 5710. We need to review the license terms, but the rest of these updates are coming down as well. So I'm going to choose review license terms. Make sure I've read and fully understand all the implications of these license terms, choose accept and install, and now it's going to download that content to this computer. Give that a few seconds to do it and then we'll see how it looks. And there we go, all installed. Let me just check. We'll go to Start, Settings, down to System, all the way down to the bottom to About. Scroll down to the bottom where it tells you the version of Windows. As you can see, it is Windows 11 Enterprise version 25H2. So that method works. Now, as I say, that's the supported method. So just sign up to the Dev channel in the Windows Insider program and you will get access to that and you can take a look at all the features yourself. Otherwise, I will be running a video later on with all the features that are new about 25H2. So do subscribe, and I'll see you in that one. So the other way we can do this, the unsupported way, the slightly more complex but ultimately more flexible method, especially for advanced users or administrators who need to test things like operating system deployment and upgrades. Before I jump in, we should mention that this is a completely unsupported method, and as with all preview software, you need to make sure that you have a backup of all your important stuff, or ideally do this on a virtual machine or a computer that you don't mind breaking. In another video, I will walk through all of the features of 25H2, so if you just want to see and know about those, then just hit subscribe and I'll make sure you get notified about that when it's released. Alright, to the demo. We're going to head to a website called uupdump.net. Now this is fully unsupported, it's not a Microsoft website, but it will get the content from Microsoft, but I do not condone using this. It's not something I'm recommending you do, I'm just showing you that it is possible in case you have a need to do this. So this is where you can get builds, every version of Windows, all the builds of Windows available as ISOs. So I'm going to choose Dev Channel, and you can see we've got a few options here. We have 255 builds in the Dev Channel, and the one we're going to use is this x64 architecture 26200/5710, which is the same one that we downloaded from Microsoft earlier on, but in this case we're going to be able to get it as an ISO so we can use it in a more flexible way. So I'll choose that, and we're going to use the US version, which is fine for me. I'm going to choose next, and I'm going to remove Windows Home. I just want to go for Windows Pro because I want to upgrade it to Enterprise when I get into there anyway. So I'm going to choose next, and then we get to either download the UUP set or download and convert it to ISO. So it'll give us a little script that we can use to convert it to an ISO. And then we're also going to make sure we include Windows updates. Okay, so I'll choose Create Download Package. And there it is downloaded. Now that's not downloaded the Windows version, that's just downloaded the scripts we need. And there it is. I'm going to extract this to a new folder. I'm going to call the folder 25H2 so I don't get mixed up. There it is, and these are the files we've got in this folder. I need to run this as admin. You need to change to more info and then run anyway, and then it'll ask you to confirm that you want to run it. It'll run aria2c.exe, and now it's downloading that content from Microsoft. We'll give that a little while to download. Alright, so it's finished that. Now we can either press 0 or Q to exit. That worked. So now we have an ISO. This one here is an ISO. That means we can just take that and put it into the virtual machine. Okay, so those are the two methods that you can use to access 25H2 in your environment. Let me know which one you think works best. See you next time.